What's up guys? I'm in Frankfurt in Germany. Ich bin schon wieder in Deutschland. I find myself here quite a lot. Today I have the new Rolls Royce Phantom. Now it's been raining here in Frankfurt, and one of the coolest features of Rolls Royce is that they have an inbuilt umbrella in the car. Come look at this. Open up the back and press this. Boink. Rolls Royce umbrella. How freaking sweet is that? You can actually just go online and buy this umbrella for $550. Or you could go down to your local scrapyard and buy an entire car. But I'd much rather something like this. In that goes. And to close this back door, you just press this little button. And it closes. Because when you own a Rolls Royce, you're too fancy to close doors on your own. It's just kind of how it works.
Do you want me to show for you? Because that's what you do in a Rolls?
Okay,
or?
so this is the thing, you guys. Before I ever drove a Rolls Royce, I was like, you don't want to drive a Rolls Royce. They're cars to be chauffeured in, right? And then I drove one, and then I drove another one, and by the second time, I was 1000% convinced that this is a car you want to drive. This is not a car that you just want to be chauffeured in the back. The more and more I drive them, the more I say, I love driving a Rolls Royce. Even though it's like really heavy and big, it doesn't feel that way. And it is such an incredible experience. I'm going to explain why in just a second. Let's get in. Look at this yellow piping, this detail here, the yellow stitches on this ice white color. Look how thick this is. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. You know what? In a car like this, you should just take your shoes off and just be massaged by the carpet. Hang on, let's do that. Oh, damn, that feels good. That feels really good. Oh, so nice. I know a lot of you are new to my channel, so if you don't know who Lucy is, she is my Lamborghini Hurricane, and she has this epic paint job that took 3 weeks, all hand painted. I'm now looking to get a second car, and I'm pretty much 100% convinced that I should be getting a Rolls Royce. In a car like this, the door is, I mean, it's so big, you don't want to be reaching out like this, right? So if you don't know this, which I'm sure you do by now, Rolls Royce has an epic little button here that closes the door for you. Jump in, jump in. Okay, just listen to how loud it is. The whole world disappears. All you can hear in this car is the aircon. That's it. I love driving my Hurricane, and one of the reasons for that is because of the sound. I freaking love how it sounds. It's so loud, it's so experiential. But that is exactly the reason why I love driving a Rolls Royce, because it is the exact opposite experience. You don't hear anything. Literally nothing. Like the tram is just going, you don't hear anything, nothing. Okay, on we go. On we go. Only whispering aloud in this car. Have you guys seen the ad that they did with this Phantom? It's called Rules Rewritten, and they have Gwendolyn. She's Lady Brienne in Game of Thrones, and they used her for this ad, and they completely rewrite the rules of a typical Rolls Royce driver and what you should do with a Rolls Royce. Usually a Rolls Royce, you would think, okay, it's for a 60-year-old man who is going to drive it to the opera and back, and his wife will be sitting in the passenger seat. Stepping out of what is considered normal and within boundaries is exactly what Rolls Royce has done with this new ad. They are pushing the boundaries. They are saying, do you know what? We don't have to be like every other brand where we just show the car that's really sleek, it's all beautiful, just been washed, it looks in its best condition, we're gonna drive it around some hills, we're gonna do some beauty shots of the car, and bang, there's your car ad. Boring. We have seen this for so many years. It's boring. Rolls Royce is like, let's do something different. Let's speak to the people. This is what we want. This is how they're going to use the car. It's okay. for a car to be dirty. It's okay to step out of those boundaries and do something different. Here is the ad.
This is the end. The end of all the boring rules. I don't do well with rules. I never have. First off, make sure the Phantom is clean and presentable. Maintain the correct image expected of a Rolls. The loudest noise you should hear is the ticking of the clock. Utmost care must be taken of the finest leather interiors. Careful, darling. Phantom. Rules rewritten.
It's kind of what I'm trying to do with my channel as well. A lot of people are like, you're not a typical car reviewer, you don't tell us all the car stats, you don't know what you're talking about, all of this, right? Actually, I'm trying to do something different. There are so many channels that do all of that and they do it really, really well. There are lots of car journalists doing a fantastic job. I want to do things differently. There are no rules. It's YouTube. There are no freaking rules. You can do whatever you want, within reason, obviously. And you can't have people just tell you your whole life what you're allowed to do and what is acceptable and what's not. Many of us just want to fit in. That's how we feel our best as people, right? We fit in, everyone accepts us, and because we're not doing anything differently. So you can fit in, but you won't stand out. Fitting in is easy, but guys, if you want to be successful in life, you've got to do something different. You've got to push the boundaries and you've got to go through that hurt and that pain to get there. You know, this journey has not been easy for me. It has been really a grind. You may look at this channel and go, oh my god, she just gets given all of these cars, but to get to that point, guys, it's not been easy. And so I just want to let you know, I know a lot of you are new to my channel, you don't really know my journey and where I've come from. I grew up in a very small country town of 3,000 people and I was given a very good education by my parents. I'm very, very grateful for that. They sent me to a good school and a university, and then after that I was like, just off you go, do something with your life. That's what was expected of me. I didn't get any more support after that. I ate cup of noodles every day at university. I was working 2 jobs on the side of my studies. This was not just given to me. I really worked hard to get to where I am today. I'm gonna do a whole other vlog of Supercar Blondie journey, so look out for that video. That will be coming out really soon. This is like their top of the range, $450,000 I'm driving. Actually, I'm driving even more than that because $450,000 is like entrance level Phantom. And then you get all the options on top, which this car does have. This is actually customizable. You can have your own star compilation in the roof. Press that. Off it goes. It's a 6.75 litre V12 twin turbo and it produces 563 horsepower. They have managed to move 2.5 tons worth of car, 0 to 100 in just over 5 seconds, which is, when you think about it, quicker than any normal family car. All right, I think this guy knows me because he's got his phone out and he keeps following. So I just pulled over to see. Hang on, let's see. Hello, hi. so funny. This comes out and this is where you control all of what's on the dashboard, which is actually not called the dashboard, it's called the Galleria in this car, and I'll talk about that in a second. But from here, the control, you can go into the Spirit of Ecstasy here and then control whether you want it up or down. At the moment it's up, so let's lower it. Boom, gone. I wouldn't ever want to drive a Rolls without seeing the Spirit of Ecstasy personally. Okay, let me raise it up. again. Even if you're parked somewhere and someone tries to steal your Spirit of Ecstasy because it's made of diamonds or whatever, if you do try and do that, if you try and pull it off, that's what happens. Yeah. 2 massive suitcases in the back, no issues. So it's not just a big car, but it's practical. You can fit things inside. And voila, there you go. Now this bit here is actually called the gallery. It's like an art gallery because all of this behind the glass can be customized. They have some standard options like this one here, but if you wanted to, what you could do is get, for example, a painting of you and your family and put it behind the glass and have it as a gallery. You can basically do whatever you want. The only thing is, it still has to be crash tested. What is so beautiful is this is just one panel of glass running across here, which is really cool. And it means you don't get any fingerprints on anything here behind the glass. It all just stays pristine. There's an extra glove box. There's just the normal one here that you have in most cars, right? And then this one here as well. This is the button for that. And that pops open. You can keep some knickknacks in there. Okay, so here we are in the back, which I haven't sat in yet. Yeah, like literally got pillows. Oh, I'm just gonna close this. The door close button is here. Look at this little... when it gets rocky, which it never does ever. The volume up and down button you can control from the back as well. Look, you've got little volume up button here, volume down, and this is quite cool. If you want your feet up, this whole mat raises like that. That makes such a difference to your back. I feel like an old person, but honestly I do get back issues. And that actually just takes all the tension off your lower back. Oh my god, I'm getting so old. Let's see what goodies are in the center here. There's no button for this one, which is surprising. I'll pull that out. And then button. I knew there'd be a button somewhere. We love buttons. So this is how you control everything from the back. If you're being chauffeured, you can go to the menu, you can do whatever you want. This button here is going to control this left screen, so let's bring that out. Boom! Look at that. That is a decent sized screen, isn't it? And then this is how you can put on the massage as well. You can put your massage on in the back seat, and then you can fold out the right side. Watch whatever you want in the back. Jeez, it's nice. Okay, let's close with this one. Do you know what Nick said to me? Nick is behind the camera. He said, if I had a Rolls Royce, I'd get rid of all the stars and I'd just put a big dollar sign.
What? Why would you want a dollar sign?
I'd never thought of that before. Maybe you can. On the fridge. Oh, hello. Fridge, hello. Oh, it's already cooling. Look at this. Yes. Nice Rolls Royce champagne glasses. Where's the champagne?
That's my mistake. I forgot to put it in.
Oh, look how nicely chilled they are. Well, if I did have any champagne, I would put it here. Boom. There you go. It's like a safe getting into the champagne, isn't it? There are 3 doors. Combination lock on each one of them. No, seriously, look. 1, 2, 3. You finally get to the champagne. That's like a kid safe. My turn, my turn. What is this? Are you wearing a supercarblonde shirt?
No.
You are?
No.
Oh my god.
They will drop very soon. We got the first supercarblonde t-shirt.
You look good in it.
They look really cool.
You're trying
I love it. But they're not to be released yet.
Alright, fine.
Under embargo.
Okay, okay.
However, this one has been released.
Lucy Cap. We sold out already.
Currently sold out, but they will relaunch.
Yep.
Okay, and pretty much in a few weeks.
Awesome! Oh my god, first ever supercarblonde t-shirts. I can't wait to show you. It looks pretty cool, I think. We've got a few different designs coming out.
Yep.
And we're under approval stage at the moment. So as soon as we get them out, we'll let you guys know. So the shop is in the description underneath this video. You can go sign up as soon as we drop the t-shirts. You'll be the first to know when they have been dropped. Very, very, very limited numbers, so you got to get in quick. So go to the shop now, register yourself, and then we will send you an email as soon as they are out.
Gonna make hoodies too.
Hoodies! Key rings, hoodies, we've got stickers coming, we've got t-shirts, we've got caps. It's all happening. It's exciting. Hope you've liked this. Please give us a quick thumbs up, subscribe to my account if you haven't yet. We get access to the best cars in the world. This is where you're gonna see them. We're out. Love ya! Bye.